Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Monster Tamer News, the segment on this channel where we go over the past week's developments in the world of monster taming. This week we have some more Temtem news regarding the 1.0 launch, most interestingly, the information surrounding the game's version of the Battle Frontier, a new story trailer for Project Animon, another story, the game being created by the Pokemon Xenoverse developers, the accidental early release of Monster Sanctuary's DLC update, and more. So with all that being said, make sure to sit back, relax, and let's dive right in. Alright, first things first, yes, the Monster Sanctuary DLC has released early on Nintendo Switch. This was actually done accidentally, and while the developers were debating on reverting, they decided not to because they didn't want to have to worry about it creating save file issues. The release date was supposed to be June 30th, and PlayStation, Xbox, as well as Steam players will have to wait until that day to get their hands on it due to the update not being ready for those platforms just yet. The developers have asked that nobody spoil the DLC update until the actual release date, so I will be refraining from making any Let's Plays or breakdowns or anything like that until that day arises. Okay, so the Temtem Golden Week of spoilers, as they're calling it, has come to an end, and we've received the last two updates, which I did, by the way, cover in a separate video in full, so if you want to get a more delineated version of the information, check out that video. But as for the highlights, the developers have confirmed that there will be a Battle Frontier type area at the end called Temtem Paradise, which will contain 6 different facilities for you to challenge and earn a new currency called Feathers, which presumably will act like the battle points from Pokemon. Some of these facilities I think are pretty cool, like a roguelite facility where you basically start with nothing and go through randomly generated maps, a facility akin to something like the Battle Factory from Pokemon in that your Temtem are rented out and then you could swap them with your opponents after you defeated them. And of course you have your more traditional battle tower-esque area as well. They also went into great detail discussing how they want to make cosmetics cheaper and overall just wanted to take away a lot of the grind that's been associated with the game previously. There is also a new route coming to the game as well, which you can see a glimpse of on screen. I think with all the new information that we've received, Temtem is really shaping up to be a step ahead of what it was leading up to launch, and I'm hoping that a good balance is found. We've received a new story trailer for the game titled Project Animon, Another Story, which is being developed by the creators of Pokemon Xenoverse. While this trailer does not give us much insight into gameplay, and only a little bit with regards to monster design, we do get some story exposition, and if you want to watch the whole video because it is a little too long to show it off in Monster Tamer News, I will leave a link below to a reaction/breakdown video I did. But it does seem that there's going to be some sort of feature where monsters will change forms based on their environment, and there's these like 5 different nations or classes or something that relates to that, which relate to the form in which the monsters will take. Interesting stuff, and although we don't have a whole lot of information about the game, I'm excited to see more. Chain Monsters is receiving a pretty significant update in the coming weeks that will bring forth a free-to-play demo for PC, iOS, and Android. The demo will be compatible with the full launch and will include some changes to the game, including upgraded monster designs, enhanced UI, some optimizations specifically for the mobile game so it'll run better, and even a new cutscene system. I think that the refurbished monsters look a lot better and fit the art style a lot more, and hopefully we'll continue to see more from this game. Okay, before we head into the rapid fire segment of today's video, where we've got a little bit of Nexomon, Cirlum, Kindred Fates, and more, I'm going to be showcasing in part 2 new trailers that recently popped. The first is a short trailer for the upcoming Pixels Digital Creatures game, a monster taming roguelike. Let's check it out. And next we have a trailer showcasing the English voice acting in Soul Hackers 2, the Shin Megami Tensei spin-off.
I'm gonna soul hack and save whatever's left of him. No need to buy a coffin just yet. If Figured dying and then coming back to life would be kind of a big deal for a human.
But there's so much we don't know about soul hacking. And it's not meant for bringing people back from the dead. I take it we're dealing with a crisis?
I kinda get used to weird things in my line of work. But coming back from the dead is definitely a first. I didn't even know that was possible.
I suppose I'll take you up on your offer. For now. I'll help you prevent this end of the world or whatever you've been going on about.
So you're telling me this smooth-talking sweetheart who's out to save the whole world set some time aside just for little old me?
Your story doesn't really end here, right? You've got some unfinished business.
Alright, as per the usual, we're going to head into the rapid fire segment of today's video for the updates that don't require a lengthy explanation. First of all, we got a release date for Beasties, that being July 1st. This is that Monster Taming Match 3 RPG, if you don't remember. Nexomon Extinction had an update that fixed an issue preventing players from accessing the greater drakes after the Abyssal's postgame was activated, amongst some other bug fixes and quality of life improvements. We've recently received a short Serialum Ultimate devlog that confirms that PS4 and Switch are in the works and should be available for the third or fourth quarter of this year, and that Xbox should be similar to PS4, though we don't have a confirmation on that platform just yet. Here we got some new Sentius for Sky Climbers, a brand new Cuber for Cubers. Fog World got a little revamp to the Overworld. We got 2 new monsters for Careerists. Here we see the party UI for Disc Creatures World. We got a party UI for Tamamon, a new dragon for Biomancer, and finally, last but not least, the latest Kindred Fates newsletter went live, and the most notable point is that they have received the Switch dev kit, and here you can see the game functioning on it. So yeah, another solid week overall. We got some updates to look forward to, some games coming out very soon, and I do hope you guys enjoy. If you are a monster taming enthusiast or want to stay up to date on any of these games that I mentioned today, definitely subscribe to the channel because I put out new monster taming videos every single day. You can check out my Twitter, my Discord, my Patreon as well, all links below. Special thanks to the patrons, especially Jim Hamilton, Steel Case, Dro Ghost, and Dark Persona, and with that, we'll see you guys next time.